Obama is that hungry to go and talk with some Iranians, just give him the advice to go and talk with the Iranian people. Go and talk with the Iranian new generation, Iranian students who have been killed in the street in 2009, and Obama ignored them during the Green Movement. If he wants to go and talk with the person, he needs to go and talk with these people if he wants to have something for his legacy, for his library. Please call your representatives, the senators and congressmen, and ask them to vote down, to say no to this crazy deal.
That the Ayatollahs and the revolution and all of that is not true, is not right, is not real. And he did something about it in 1999. He led a student protest in Tehran against the mullahs, and above them, the Ayatollah. And for that, he did over 5 years in the dreaded Evin, E-V-I-N, prison in Iran. He escaped, came to the United States, and immediately was brought into the George Bush circles by key national security experts. And that led him on a tour around the world, speaking in the Knesset, in Israel, in Canada, in Europe, all over. I met him years ago as he was on this pilgrimage, this process to unite Iranians against the regime. We are very fortunate to have an Iranian here today who saw this from the inside and is now outside telling us the truth about this deal. Welcome warmly, please, Amir Fakhravar.
Thank you, Tom, and thank you, everybody. It's a super beautiful city of Santa Barbara, which is my first time I'm coming here. I love the town, and a lot of people, they have been telling me it's a lot look like Spain. I have been in Spain 2 months ago. No, your town is a lot more beautiful than Spain. I want to just give you some background story about how you have heard a lot about $120 billion, $150 billion just President Obama promised to give to Khamenei and Iranian mullahs just to come and sign the deal. And to let you know what does that mean for the Iranian regime, February 2015, the official spokesperson of Iranian current government, the Rouhani's government, the guy called Mohammad Bagher Nobakhт, he have done a couple of interviews with Iranian official news agencies, and he said, we are in trouble right now. He said a couple of years ago, when Ahmadinejad was the president, we had $100 to $120 billion every year to operate with the petrodollars. And he said right now, February 2015, he said right now, we are operating with $17 billion. $17 billion every year. And then exactly at the same time, the Iranians, they have been super successful to just train the Houthis, the Shia terrorist group in Yemen, to just destroy the Yemenis government all at the same time, and then the entire country of Yemen was in mess because of Iranians' job, the Iranian government's job. But think about this regime can have access to $150 billion, 10 times more than $17 billion. And think about the situation in Middle East. What will happen then? Iran is the official sponsor of Hezbollah. Do you know how Hezbollah was created? Have you heard the story of Hezbollah? It was created in 1961. At that time, a mullah called Imam Musa Sadr, probably some of you heard his name, and he was the Shia clerics, and he had a great connection with KGB, Soviet Union's intelligence service, and then he started to building some schools, elementary school in south of Lebanon. And he had some help, definitely, from Hafez Assad at that time, the most loyal ally of Soviet Union in Syria. And then, with that elementary school, they started to training some kids in south of Lebanon. 20 years later, those kids, they have been called Hezbollah. With the help of Iranian Revolutionary Guard, Hezbollah officially was launched early 1980. You can remember, and then what happened, all those terrorist attacks. And then the mullahs, they know how to be patient, how to train kids. Then they started a massive movement of building school in south of Lebanon, building hospital, building factories, and just give the people, the poor people, job, money, train their kids, let's say brainwash their kids, and build the army of Hezbollah, which we are facing right now. And what's their next plan? Right now, in South America, just 5 years ago, Iran spent $1 billion in Bolivia to just start a Spanish language of Iranian state TV. Are you kidding me? Iranian state TV, Spanish language in South America, for what? For who? With $1 billion, the start of project? And then they started to send some Revolutionary Guard commanders to Mexico to get married to some beautiful Mexican girls, to can be Mexican there. What is their plan? To build many, many schools in Venezuela, in Colombia, and schools, mosques, hospitals, and factories. It's the same story of building Hezbollah in south of Lebanon, and we will have the Spanish version of Hezbollah in South America. Then what is their next plan? To bring some type of war in United States? They are very good to do these type of things. And do you know who was the first, which nation was the first victim of these crazy mullahs? Can you name one nation for me, please? Just one nation. Israel? You think it was Israel? No, it was our nation, Iranians, the Persians. They attacked us first, and they are still in power. They're killing my friends, my family members. They're sending them to jail. My classmates, many of my classmates still they are in jail. Many of them, they are under death penalty. My best friend, Erjang Davoudi, he's in jail for last 12 years. He's still in jail. And just last year, they said, we want to kill him, we want to execute him. And many of Iranian people, they are paying the high price of this crazy regime. Okay, let's look at it that way. With not dealing with the mullahs. If Obama is that hungry to go and talk with some Iranians, just give him the advice to go and talk with the Iranian people. Go and talk with the Iranian new generation, Iranian students who have been killed in the street in 2009, and Obama ignored them during the Green Movement. If he wants to go and talk with the person, he needs to go and talk with these people if he wants to have something for his legacy, for his library. Please call your representatives, the senators and congressmen, and ask them to vote down, to say no to this crazy deal. I have a suggestion for President Obama. You have one more year, Mr. President. Please enjoy, play golf, and then go home, go to your library, and go around the world and make a speech, and don't do something like this to let us see in 10 years Millions of people have been killed in Israel, in United States, in Europe with the Islamic Republic of Iran's atomic bomb. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Amir. Yeah, Amir, traveling around the United States, living in Texas right now. And we have heard from this afternoon's event that some of you folks may want to bring some of the speakers to areas, venues that you're concerned about. Contact Sheridan. She's the new contact for Santa Barbara County to help get some of this talent on board and assisting folks here.